Good morning. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I got a gameplay review here for you. It's Rada Quest. It is a new game on Wax that is launching here tomorrow. I'm sorry, yeah, tomorrow on the 6th, where you'll be able to go ahead and purchase packs for the game in-game, and I'll show you how to do that really on the test now. We're going to focus, they have a beta version out there right now that we're going to go ahead and play through. I'm going to show you how to buy packs. I'm going to show you all the details as far as the gameplay that's going to be in this next phase that gets rolled out, and just give you a good idea of what this is about. The art style is uh, pretty insane in this. Uh, just disclaimer, it's not for young children. Throw that out there. Nothing too explicit, but it's not your normal game, so we'll just throw that out there. But overall, it seems like a very fun game, something that's interesting, so I wanted to go ahead and highlight this. Again, there's a pack drop that's going on August 6th, so keep an eye out for that. But let's go ahead and jump into it. Basically what this is, it is an online multiplayer trading card strategy game. Basically, you are collecting different cards that you are eventually going to put into decks and essentially do PvP against other players based on the cards that you have in your deck. In addition to that, they also have a PvE side of it where you're building up your, I guess, little village, um, and then pretty much trying to grow that, produce resources so you can boost and build your cards and upgrade your cards. I'll go ahead and leave in the description below a link to their website and also the Discord so you can take a closer look at it if you want to. So what we're going to do is I'm not going to spend too much time on the white papers and all that. What I'm going to do is jump right into the beta. If you're at all interested in the beta, go ahead to their Discord and reach out to their admins. You may be able to be accepted into it and test it out for yourself. All right, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and log in. Since it's the testnet, I can only use Anchor. So I'm using my testnet Anchor wallet, and we are in. When you first log in, this is essentially what you're going to see. It is the news channel that they have. Anytime they provide updates, it's going to be in this. As you can see right now, I am in the beta game 0.6.0 that was released probably about almost 2 months ago. So actually, yeah, 2 months ago is the latest version of it. Going across the top here, the first one you have here is your kingdom. I called it village earlier, but it's really your kingdom. They're not available yet. Your inventory, the in-game store or the in-game shop. This is where, on the live version, this is where you're going to be able to purchase the packs on Saturday, August 6th. And then you have the tavern, which the tavern is going to have mini games. I'll show you that briefly. The messages, which your screen is shown here. Any help screens, your settings screens, and how to log out. That's how you read the top. Let's go ahead and start with the kingdom. If you go ahead and click on the kingdom, this is what it's going to look like first. What your goal in this is to do is to build up these resources, which will in turn level your kingdom right here, your headquarters. So this just gives you a brief summary of your current capacity, the levels of your different buildings, and your production rate. If you want to go ahead and each of these, you can go into the sawmill here. It's going to give you more specific details around that. And to upgrade, you go ahead and just click here. Obviously, you need enough resources. And my sawmill got leveled up. Let me take a closer look in here. In order to level up, you need these items. For example, for the quarry that we're in right now, I need 4,500 food and I need 4,500 wood. Please keep in mind I'm on the test net, so I got a bunch of resources for free because they're not something that's coming out of the test net. So it's nothing I can really use outside of just this beta version. So I go ahead and upgrade this. And if I keep upgrading these different buildings, this is the farm here, it's going to upgrade my overall level of my headquarters. So let's level one more time just so I can show you that. Here we go. And we're going to do the quarry one more time. And there we go. You saw that my headquarters got leveled up to a higher level. And now if you go back to the screen, you'll see level 3. And I'm just going to level this up so they're all matching. They're all at level 6. The one thing that I do want you to keep in mind, and I forgot to mention this previously, before you level up your buildings, make sure you collect what's in those buildings. As you can see, I leveled up and it resorted back to 0. I'm not sure if that's the way the game's meant to be played, but at least in the test version, that's what we're seeing. So keep an eye on that. You don't want to get this fully stocked up uh, to 30,000 or whatever the max is, and then lose it all just because you did an upgrade. So make sure you collect before you actually do the upgrades. This is your kingdom. They're going to be adding additional buildings to this, and it basically so you can build out your kingdom. The goal for this is to basically level up these buildings so you can have additional resources to go ahead and boost your cards. Speaking of cards, let's go ahead and actually go to the shop. What I'm going to do as part of this is I'm going to go ahead and purchase 2 shard packs and a booster pack just to give you an idea of what this looks like. I'm going to do another video once after the pack drop so I can really show you some live production side of the house. But just for sample purposes, I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 of these. Thankfully, it is the Testnet, so I have basically unlimited wax on the Testnet. So go ahead and grab 2 packs of those. It says my purchase was successful, and then I'll go ahead and buy 1 pack of this, just so I can show you what this looks like when you actually go through the process. They also have credits, and these credit packs are for the mini games that are in the tavern that I highlighted before. I'll go ahead and show you those mini games here in a second, but I want to show you the inventory. This is the heart of it. These cards are really what's going to run the game, really what you want to focus on and building up so you can go ahead and have better PvP. So right now, when you go over to your inventory, this shows you all the resources you have available. Again, I'll keep reminding you, Testnet gives you the deck. These are the cards you have available. Builds will be down the road. Packs, we'll go into that here in a second. Game art, if you're not familiar with this game, they actually launched more of a collection card series, similar to what Metasource did. Started with more of a collection type of cards, and now they're moving into a game itself. That's basically what they did here. So if you have any of the game art, it's going to be in here, and the shards, which we'll get to here in a second. Let's start with the packs themselves. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let's open the shard packs first. So you click on that, authenticate, and just wait a few seconds. There's 20 cards in each of these shard packs. So what we're doing is we're opening that, and basically these shards can be combined together for a chance at getting some of the cards that are in there. So if I go ahead and I'm going to let this play out simply because showing you examples. See, these are the different shards, and it shows you at the bottom basically each one has a third of a section, and what you want to do is get all 3 in order to go ahead and blend it. That's why I bought a bunch of packs in hopes that I'll be able to go ahead and blend some for you. So we're just going to scroll through there. Let's go ahead and do it one more time. And this one we're actually going to skip through just so in the interest of the time for the video, since we're already about 8 minutes. So we'll go ahead and scroll through this pretty quickly. These are the shards, and I'll jump over the shards section here shortly to see if we can go ahead and blend any of those. This is the fun part. These are the booster packs. These are the cards that you really drive the game. There's 5 different rarities, all the way from commons, which are 1 stars, you'll see here, all the way up to 5 stars, which are the legendaries. Um, Obviously, you want the legendaries. It's a lot lower percent chance for these legendaries. So let's go ahead and open this pack. All right, so we got a common, common, common. Got a whole lot of 1 stars here. 3 stars. I had a little better luck earlier when I opened the pack. Let me go ahead and show you what I actually pulled up earlier. I actually got a number of these, the 5 stars. So I do have a few of those, but didn't have that much luck with this last one. What I want to do is go over to shards and see. There we go. We can blend one of these, which I wanted to show you. Let's go ahead and blend it and show you what it looks like. If we merge them together, go ahead. And that's kind of, you want to continue to build on this, and then, which allows you to boost up your cards. So there we go, blending them together. And what do we get? There we go. There we Got this one right here. I think these are better. I'm still learning some of the stuff. So let's go ahead and scroll down. There we go. We got another one that we can blend here. And if you click on the right thing, makes it a whole lot easier. All right, so let's go ahead and merge this together, see if we have any better luck. And the neat thing is that they actually have limits on these, each of these. So it's not, you're just not mass producing. There we go. Got not mass producing all the different cards. So there are limits to them. Let's see if there's any more. Here we go. We got one more. All right. And there we go. We got this one. I think that's the art series. And we don't have any more to go ahead and check. So let me go to game art. There we go. These are all the game art cards. And that's kind of the goal, is you're trying to get these game art cards. I was able to get a few of them. But these are a little bit more limited, which is neat to see. And then let's go ahead back. We have the decks, we have the packs. Just want to check if I missed anything. If you go into each of these cards, it shows each of the different levels or the different experience throughout. Um, Obviously, the 5 stars are better than the 1 stars. You can set your avatar to that. So I did change my avatar to this one, and then you can recycle it. I hesitate on doing that stuff. Bazaar, I think that's going to be the in-game sales, and eventually you'll be able to evolve these cards as their experience goes up and they get higher. Just scrolling through to see if there's anything I may have missed. You see my avatar has changed up here. Oh, I wanted to show you the tavern. Eventually there will be 4 mini games in here. Basically, these mini games, they're short games that you're competing against other players. If you do well in the game and you rank in the top of the game for a certain period of time, you get rewards from it. And every time you play, you use a credit. Right now, there's only one game available. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to briefly show you this. I'm not going to go into too much. These games are going to look very familiar to other games. You're timed. I have a little bit of luck. The pot, depending on how well I do, that's my best score right now. I was just experimenting with it. Right now, there's no tournament going on, but these are the top prizes so far. So what you just go ahead and do is you click, and I'm just going to do it pretty quickly just to show you. And then you just keep going through. There we go. So I'm already at 1,000, which is good. But I'm not going to spend too much time on this. You can go ahead and test this out yourself. It's kind of neat that they have these mini games in there. I think it adds to the overall project, um, for a number of reasons. You can get rewards from it. It gives a lower tier. I don't want to say tier, but a lower entry point person another opportunity to earn some things that will eventually help them with the game itself. So I'm not going to go through that in too much detail, but they're going to have additional games in here also. So the main parts of this and my initial thoughts on this, playing through the test version, I think it's interesting. I do. I like the different elements. I like the fact that you can build up your own kingdom, which will provide resources that you can then go ahead and take it over to your cards, whether it's your game art or your deck, and you're actually able to upgrade these eventually. In addition to that, they're going to be adding the PvP side of it, where you are competing against other people, which I find always interesting, especially if you are an avid card game player outside of computer games. I think this is another addition. The artwork is 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 interesting. Um, Definitely like the artwork. So let me know what you think of this game. I'm going to go ahead and do another video shortly after with my pack drops, show you how that all works, and we will be doing some giveaways. After the pack drop happens, I'm going to go ahead and give away a few packs. So keep an eye out for both some messages on Twitter, some tweets, and the Discord. If you're not part of the Discord, go ahead and click my link down below and join my Discord. So we will be doing some giveaways as far as the cards go. All right, hope you have a great day. Bye.